to this sports showcase event on HarfordTV. I am Don Morrison. We're at Edgewood High School. It's senior night at Edgewood High. The Edgewood Rams taking on the Havre Grace Warriors in a Tidings Division game late in the season. Mike Blizzard, looking forward to this game. You're thinking about Edgewood, a team that comes in 9-8 with a real chance of getting into the playoffs, the UCBAC playoffs. Havre Grace, a down year, but they would really love nothing better than to come into Edgewood and knock off their opponent.
I think these two teams are definite rivals. They would like that. You got two experienced coaches, and I guess we'll pick it up after the national anthem.
We will. Here to honor our country is our national anthem. Mike, I've been looking forward all year to seeing number one for the Havre Grace Warriors, Josiah Lawrence. Young man who's averaging 27 points a game. Last year he was an all-county player. He's sort of the odds-on pick, if you will, to the UCBAC Player of the Year this year. He is the standout for the Havre Grace Warriors.
And a guy who can do a little bit of everything. Good rebounder, drives to the basket. Possibly the only weakness in his game would be the three-point percentage. Yeah. I think he leads Havre Grace in three-pointers made. But no, great player. I think he had 50 points in one game earlier in the year.
Yeah, he did. As a matter of fact, you're correct. Edgewood, the Rams in the white uniforms. Senior night. Mike, you've been a coach for many, many years. You've had a lot of senior nights. Is it an advantage for you, or is it a distraction?
Now that I'm not coaching, I would say it's a distraction, trying to make sure that you get, I mean, in terms of wins and losses, you love saying thank you to your seniors for all the work.
Well, we're underway. Almost a backcourt. I guess he didn't have possession. Havre Grace in the maroon uniforms, the away uniforms, and that is Mr. Lawrence, number one, with the ball. From the corner, a little bit long, over the back, no call is made. Good rebound by Labusé Gamey. Rebound comes off into the hands of number 3, Sean Kellum. Sean Kellum is the star for Edgewood, if you will. All-county honorable mention last year, looking to be all-county, just maybe even a first team this year. One of the seniors looking for 3, short. Rebound comes off Edgewood. Rams get another chance. Inside pass. Shot up, halfway blocked, and now rebounded by Havre Grace. Here comes Gabe Bravo, number 12 with the ball, getting it to Josiah Lawrence. Lawrence has the ball, shooting on the short jumper, long, doesn't draw iron. Rebound to Kellum. Here comes Edgewood all by himself, and the layup is good by Shamari Whitmore. Edgewood breaks the ice first. Whitmore 7.5 points a game. Mike, that defense looks like they're sitting up man-to-man.
Correct. Considering the three-point numbers that I was noticing before the game,
Foul is called. It will not go in. That shot by Labusé Gamey. Labusé. I'm going to say that name correctly. Labusé Gamey.
If you say it enough, one of these times, you've got to get it right.
I like your attitude, Mike Blizzard.
Yeah, if you're going to play man-to-man against this team, you got to just take a half step back because they love to drive the ball to the basket.
We're watching Jeremiah Olabatui, who's playing one-on-one against Lawrence. So we'll see how that works out. Making both of them, we're tied at 1 at 2. About a minute and a half into the game here at Edgewood High School. It almost looks like Havre Grace is back in a zone.
Yep, 2-3 zone.
You don't see that very much in this game. Great
Not
block.
anymore.
And the foul is going to be called, wrapping around on the foul.
I think
That was gamey.
egos keep coaches from playing zone these days.
Gamey picks up the foul.
And I don't necessarily mean the coach's ego as much as the team persona that you're trying to, you know, create.
Edgewood gets it into Kellum. We talk about playing defense. Zone defense, it seems like it's the easier zone to play, but really more difficult. You know, when you're playing man-to-man, you got one person responsibility, maybe some switches, but zone, you got to worry about a lot of things.
In terms of rebounding, it's definitely easier to be a man-to-man.
Kellum, jumper, back of the iron, no good. Rebound comes off into the hands of Edgewood. Block, that's Gamey with the block. Lawrence with the rebound. Here comes Havre Grace. Mackay Coleman. Bounce around, Lawrence comes up with the ball and loses it out of bounds.
So far, neither team pressing. I thought that at least Edgewood would try and get this to be a up and down the floor game.
And a senior night, all 5 seniors started for Edgewood. Isaiah Deo now, junior in the ball game, number 30 for Edgewood, the second leading scorer on the team. 30-second shot clock, so, you know, they're going to work the ball around. I think Havre Grace content to let them play with it out front. Driving one-hander, won't fall. Edgewood, Lawrence with the rebound. Here comes Havre Grace. Big block. That block by number 1, Shamari Whitmore. Boy, Whitmore came out of nowhere.
And got up.
Not that big a kid, Whitmore.
Not at all. He might be the smallest on the floor right now.
Gamey now shooting 2. Rolls around and gets the friendly roll here at Edgewood High School. Terry Munchko, the veteran coach for Edgewood, hands folded on the sideline, makes them both. 4-2 lead for Havre Grace. Warriors coming in at 5-9 on the year, just 1-5 in the Tidings division. Coming off a losing record last year. Kellum for 3, rolls around. Deo gets the rebound, left-handed, puts it up and gets it. Isaiah Deo with his 2.
That's a great offside rebound, and then to be able to go up with his left hand. So many players do not worry about that offhand.
Deo gets the rebound.
It's an easy 2.
Great pass, great bucket. That by Whitmore. He's got 4. His team now up by 6-4. Up and down the floor they go. Bravo into the corner, looking for 3. It bounces around, gets the friendly roll. Coleman with the basket. And a 1-point lead for Havre Grace. That's when you know the rim is kind. Deo gets it blocked. Well, nice job there again by Gamey.
Showing my age, tomorrow in the box score, that looks like nothing but net.
Absolutely. It's like that little line drive, the humpback that falls in. Looks like a line drive in the scorebook. Gives up the 3. Gamey will drive, gives it up to the corner.
Referee's letting him play.
Kellum puts it up left-handed and good. Sean Kellum, his first 2 of the night. Now it's an 8-7 lead for Edgewood. We're back and forth.
6 of the 8 points have come off fast breaks, off rebounds. Havre Grace has got to get that.
Deo with the rebound. Boy, Deo has come off the bench and really given them a spark.
Absolutely, that's 3 rebounds if I'm counting right.
Whitmore into the corner. Oh, Deo turns that left-handed hook. Won't fall. That ball should have gone in, Mike. He did everything
right. As a big
right.
guy, yes. They all should go in. Nice drive.
Out of bounds it goes. It'll stay here with Havre de Grace. Gabe Bravo, number 12, will trigger it in. Nope. He's going to give it up to Mackay Coleman. Mackay gets it in. Bravo. Floating one-hander. Out of bounds it goes. Coleman. Mike, that's a shot that in our day, back in the old, you never saw a running one-hander. Now that little floating one-hander, you see it shot a lot.
Yeah, you'll hear it called a teardrop.
Yeah. You play it in for the Rams. You know, I don't have a 2 on my roster for Edgewood. Kellum gives it to Deo. Back across to the mystery man, number 2. Rebound comes off long to Lawrence. Block! Whitmore again with his second block.
I don't know if we'll get a replay of that, whether it hit the backboard first.
Kickball, it'll stay here with Edgewood. Have to find out, we didn't get number 2 on our roster. There's a new player, Malachi Moss is 25 listed. It might be him. Shot no good. Here comes Havre de Grace. Looking for 3 from the corner. 2 Havre de Grace players battled for the ball. You don't want to see that happen, Mike.
Yeah, but I didn't see any of them take a step, so I don't know how it's traveling. 2 people can hold the ball. You just can't step.
Well, it looked bad.
Yeah.
Kellum driving. Rebound to Havre de Grace. That's Lawrence with the ball. Josiah Lawrence, the 27 points per game, yet to score here in the first period. Driving. Whitmore with the ball. Puts it up, can't get it to fall. Contact, no foul. Lawrence into the corner. Back to Lawrence. Spinning. Travel is the call. We've seen 2 of those now. James Urey, Kerry Nimmo, and that was Les Farley who made that call. The officials in tonight's game. Mike, lots of action back and forth.
It is. Going to be an up and down game. If Havre de Grace were to be getting back, they'd be up 7-2 right now.
Kellum will shoot the 3 and make the 3. Sean Kellum, he's got 5. His team now up by 4. Biggest lead of the night for either team. Minute left here in this first period. It's been a rapid first period.
Yeah, they're letting them play, so that keeps the pace of play up in terms of clock. No timeouts.
Lawrence. Elbow is the call. Farley is going to say,
Coach Munch wanted a hook.
Yeah.
And from our angle, he appeared to be right.
Yeah, it doesn't count. The guy with the striped shirt is the one who counts.
Yeah.
And it looks like the foul will go against Edgewood. Kellum intercepts the ball, puts it in his left hand and lays it up. Sean Kellum, he's got 7. His team up now by 6. Well, you can see just the grace that Kellum has. And Mike, you mentioned it, using both hands, using that left hand.
Yep.
25 seconds left in the period. Coleman.
That was a bump by 11.
Yeah, but bounce shot doesn't go in. That was.
I don't have an 11 on my roster.
Yeah, that shot went in. Is that who, Deo?
Not sure they know how much time's on the clock. Now they do.
And it's short, so the Rams, coming on late in the period, score 15 points to go up by 15-7. Mike, for a while, that game looked like it was very close, but then Edgewood began to really run out on those fast breaks.
Yeah, and finished, I believe they finished the quarter on a 9-0 run, if not a 7-0 run.
No, I think you're right. What was the difference? You mentioned that Edgewood's running, but Havre Grace not getting back.
I also think that the depth problems when you have a 1A school, your team is probably not as deep, and I don't remember more than one sub for Havre Grace, and so that starts to give you problems as you get towards the end of the quarter. There were no timeouts, very few fouls called, so it could just be a matter of they were wearing down.
Sean Kellum already 7, averages 16 points a game. He had 29 versus Harford Tech earlier in the year. We mentioned he was honorable mention All-County last year, and I think the Edgewood fans think this year he'll be a first-teamer. I think off what we've seen, I would agree.
Absolutely. Very smooth player. I'm also enjoying watching the big fella Deo inside. Not only the two left-hand Kevin McHale moves that he was making inside, getting position, offside rebounding, grabbing rebounds with two hands, a great play denying an inbound pass down here, not trying to intercept it, not trying to do too much, just get your hand on it. He sent it out, and it became a fast break.
Old-timers will remember Mr. McHale for the Boston Celtics. Not the most graceful guy, didn't jump at all, but he was always in the right position. Losing it, Whitmore. Go out of bounds, I think, off Havre Grace. Kellum had the 7 points. Deo had 4. Also, Whitmore had 4 for Edgewood. Gamey had the 4 points for Havre Grace. The other point scored by Coleman on the three-pointer.
Good inbound pass.
Deo, a little bit of a low pass. Hard to handle it down there if you're a big man. Let's see what the call is going to be. Yep, they're going to say an offensive foul, and I think that definitely was.
Yeah, it couldn't be any more square into the chest.
Talking to the officials before the game, calling an offensive foul against a block, one of the most difficult calls to make for an official.
The game has almost become impossible to officiate the different things that they're asking officials to do. And I know some coaches don't like more than 2 officials. They don't like the 3 official crew, but there's so much you've got to see.
I'm going to give that to number 2, and I'll have to find out because there's some numbers here that we don't have correctly. Also, I don't have a number 11 on my roster either.
It is real important to Havre Grace get a basket here. This game is quickly getting out of hand.
Yep. You said a 9-0 run. Now it's up to an 11-0 run.
8 on the shot clock.
Nice shot. Good turnaround. That's Gamey again. He's got 6. 6 of the 8 points. It's in 6 of the 9 by Gamey. Labiasa Gamey.
I'm glad you said it.
Well, I might not have said it correctly, but Kellum. Oh, what a shot. Deo with the rebound and gets it to fall. Mike, I know you as a big man. That impresses you.
I was tall. I was not big as he'd be pushing me all over the floor. I was 195 pounds as a senior.
Isaiah Deo, just a junior.
There's not a lot of movement out of the Havre Grace.
What a play by Deo. Kellum puts it up and misses with the rebound. Whitmore there to put it in and clean it up. He's got 6. His team now has 22. It is a 13-point lead. I'm impressed with Edgewood.
Yeah, again, that's Deo. Quickly gets the loose ball, rebound, whatever you want to call it.
Here you'll see this play. He misses the shot. The rebound is by Whitmore. Whitmore lets it come down and just puts it right up.
Yeah, but Deo got that ball out of his hands within a split second.
Great call.
He knew all he had to do is just lay it out there, let him run and get it.
Great call, yeah. He got that rebound, didn't bring it down, didn't dribble. He just passed it two-hand. Reminded me of a guy who used to play for the Baltimore Bullets.
Wes Unseld.
Wes Unseld, thank you. Yeah, Wes Unseld had that great release. He could pass the ball like 3/4 court, just, boom, and it was gone. Hey, we're bringing up old names here. McHale.
Yeah, well, Wes is going way back. Isn't that 1967? He was Rookie of the Year and MVP in the same season.
Yeah, 69. I think the Bullets won the NBA title a couple of years later. Or
That would be 79.
79.
Yeah, 69, I think we lost to the Knicks. We kept running into the Knicks, and then we made it to the finals in 70.
You're absolutely right, and the way I know that, that's the year the Mets beat the Orioles and the Jets beat the Colts. Yeah,
all three New York teams beat our teams.
I was playing college baseball at the time, and my roommate was a guy from New York. It was a bad year for me, trust me. Havre Grace, like you said, really does need to get something going here.
Edgewood throwing a press on.
Boy, great press too. Gamey going to be fouled. Gamey took it right to the hoop.
A lot of people will watch that play and say that was backcourt. In order for it to be backcourt, that guard or the player with the ball would have had to have all 3 points into the forecourt, which would be 2 feet and the ball. 2 of the 3 came across, but he still had 1 foot in the backcourt.
Well, Gamey is now 5 for 5 from the line. Deo coming back in the ball game. Sitting down, Anthony Taylor. Gamey with 7 points, 7 of his team's 10.
A lot of arc in the shot, but it went up on there soft.
Yeah, he's had a lot of balls bounce around and go in. Here's Whitmore driving and gets the foul on Gamey. That might be, if that is Gamey, that might be 2 on him.
And they're calling that a shooting foul.
Yeah.
Even though he was passing.
Whitmore. Whitmore averaging 7.5 points a game, 3.5 rebounds, 2.3 assists, 2 steals. Kind of fills up the stat sheet. Has 6 points already. Deo coming out. I'm not sure. He just got in the ball game. I'm not sure whether it's an injury or. Coming in Anthony Taylor to replace him, number 15. Referee Farley said there was a
lane violation on Whitmore.
On Edgewood, correct, yeah.
Man-to-man press, and they trap right out of it.
Good job breaking the press. Taking the ball away. Here's Kellum. That left-handed layup. Oh, wait a minute, they may be calling, goaltending is going to be the call. The ball was resting on the rim, and it was tapped in. I'm thinking it might have gone in anyhow, Mike.
It had a chance.
So we take the basket away. Score remains 22-11. Lawrence cannot chase it down. With this press is really tough. He put it on just all of a sudden. He hadn't pressed the entire first period, and now the press is put on.
And we got Deo back.
Yeah. Not sure he came out just for a second and then back in. Kellum driving. They didn't stop him. Kellum, he's got 9. Team has 24, up a 13-point lead. Gamey, jumper won't fall. Kellum with the rebound. Deo, reverse layup. Isaiah Deo has 8. What can't that young man do, Mike?
Nice reverse layup. Every move around the basket so far has been with his offhand, in the sense that was a right-handed shot, but it was a reverse layup.
Yeah.
He's very smart, plays below the rim, knows his game.
Gamey has the ball taken away. Will be a tie-up. It looks like Havre Grace will have the ball on the alternating possession rule.
The only thing I would suggest for Deo is a headband. That has got to be tough to play.
Well, as a man who's follically challenged, I just like hair no matter what. Just let it flow. Dresden Chen in the ball game. Whitmore's played a solid game. Oh, great block by Gamey. He's going to be called for the foul. Looked like a all ball to me.
Might be his third.
He
Did
could
he get
be.
a second?
Yeah,
No,
no,
second.
Still his second, yep.
Whitmore reminds me of Sidney Moncrief.
Yeah, you keep calling these names out. Notice the way Whitmore shoots almost a two-handed shot.
Oh, yeah.
And he's not made one yet, so.
Well, maybe that part of the game doesn't remind me. He has, physically, he looks like him.
Yeah.
And then he's quick, stops on a dime, in control, like a floor general.
And he's 0 for 4 from the free throw line. Callum is going to be called. He thought he had the steal.
It'll be interesting to see what Coach Munchko does with Whitmore. Should this be a close game at the end of the game, does he leave him in as a player who's going to struggle, who I'm going to foul if I'm Havre?
And the foul is going to be called against Edgewood. And again, Mike, I do not have a 15 on my. They probably changed some uniforms because of senior night. Gamey's going to go to the line again. I don't want to jinx the young man, so I won't tell you how. Whoops. See, the announcer jinx even when I don't say it. He had made 6 in a row, and now he's 6 of 7.
And the good thing is 15 and 2 for Edgewood are now out of the game, so we have everybody that we have their numbers.
Okay. Halftime, I promise you, I'll go to the scorers table. We'll get the numbers of these young men.
And you're going to get to say, Ola Botuwi.
Missing them
Look
both.
at that strong two-handed rebound.
Deo. Whitmore has it taken away, and a foul is going to be called. Now, if this is on Gamey. Nope, they call it on Justin. Looks like they call on Justin Spears.
Yeah, where he pointed,
Whitmore,
I didn't think it was up around the rim or at the basket.
Whitmore gets 2 more free throws. Let's try the reverse the announcer jinx. He has not made a free throw yet tonight. See if it works, Mike.
I could put money on him to miss, and then he'll make it.
There you are.
Okay.
See, the reverse announcer jinx. He's now made 1 of 6.
Whitmore owes both of us.
Lawrence, who has not scored us yet, and now he has. Smooth move by Josiah Lawrence, gets his first 2 of the night. Pulls his team back within 14. Kellum shooting a deep 3. Got it! Sean Kellum. He's now got 12. Let's see what the officials are saying. Mike, are you good at lip reading?
I thought they were signaling a timeout. Everybody thought. Munchko rallied his players. I guess it was an inadvertent timeout. They thought they heard timeout and didn't.
Looking for 3, and that's good. That shot by Justin James gets 3 for Havre Grace. Whitmore directing traffic.
Back in the 2-3 zone.
Kellum. No, long this time. Deo with the, if that had gone in, he tipped that thing from the foul line. Lawrence tracks it down.
The referee almost calls the travel.
There's going to be a foul called. A foul against Edgewood. 3 minutes exactly as you see left in the half.
Shoot that, Justin. Don't hesitate. Shoot it.
We don't have an 11 for Edgewood either, do
No,
we?
we don't. This is Malachi Moss, number 25, in for Edgewood. Just called up from the JV. Deo with the deflection. Whitmore driving. Whitmore gets it. That's 9 for Whitmore. Edgewood now doubled up on Havre Grace, 32-16. Lawrence gets it. Josiah Lawrence now with 4.
He's starting to feel it.
Yeah.
He wanted the ball. It took him forever to get it into him. He had great position. That was a man amongst boys in there.
Kellum shooting three. Ooh, around and out. Rebound, Gamey. Here comes James with the ball. Blocked by Deo. Gamey, short.
Lawrence.
Rebound, Lawrence, and it will not go in. Moss pulls down the rebound. Whitmore going all the way, blocked. It's going to be
Off Whitmore's head.
blocked by Lawrence, off Whitmore's head. It will go to Havre de Grace. There's our mystery man. This is Anthony Taylor. We do have a number 15 on our roster, so Taylor in for Edgewood.
I think he's going to give him a warning that he reached across.
Yeah, that's normally a foul. I guess if he does it again, it would be a foul.
Good job, Justin.
Good move.
Inside, Gamey, cut off. Lawrence looking three, rolls around, won't go. Gamey rebound, up left-handed and good. Boy, Gamey has really played, excuse the pun, a game tonight.
It is good to see both big men using their left hand.
He's got 10, does Gamey.
It almost makes you impossible to guard.
Kellum driving the baseline. Young man under control. Kellum, jumper won't fall. Out of bounds, it's going to be, let's see what the official calls. Going to be Edgewood ball. Brian Eberhardt, the veteran coach for Havre de Grace, 14 years, 203 wins. Foul is going to be called. Good inbounds play from Kellum. Kellum to Moss. Moss will go to line shooting two. Malachi, just a sophomore, just up from the JV onto the varsity. Boy, speaking of JV, that JV team is now 18-0 for the Edgewood Rams. I mean, they just blew out Havre de Grace in that first game.
31-0 at halftime.
I was talking to Terry Munchko about next year. He said, I'm worried about this year, not next year. But you've got a JV that's 18-0. Not necessarily does that mean they're going to be ready for varsity, but it surely gives a good indication. Kellum almost has it. Great pass, Lawrence. Gamey gets it to fall. Lawrence to Gamey.
Down to 11.
Very nice comeback by Havre de Grace.
Havre de Grace could get this in the single digits.
Kellum blocked by Gamey. Rebound by Bravo. Timeout by Havre de Grace. Boy, the Warriors have shown some life here, Mike. What's happening?
They have, and right now you've got to look, 42.2 seconds left. You've got to get 2 possessions to 1 for Edgewood here. So you've got to have something that's going to be a quick hit right here. Got to get the shot off 33, 34 seconds so that you've got some time to do it. Do something with the ball on your
Here's Kellum, you'll see.
last trip. So it'll be interesting.
Gamey with the block.
And who was that? Deo knocked that ball out. Almost a steal.
There you see Terry Munchko talking to his team. Isaiah Deo, a junior, averaging 12.8 points and 7.7 rebounds. Young man who is a junior, his first year on the varsity. He's been very impressive, as has Gamey for Havre de Grace.
Absolutely, both big men. Who said it's a guard's game?
Certainly not you, Mr. 6'8" inside player.
They don't seem to be in too much of a hurry.
Lawrence can't get a Gamey rebound. Good.
Okay. They should be able to get another possession.
Got it
No,
down.
they turned the shot clock off. That ball went through with 32 seconds left.
Shot clock is off and it's 17 seconds left, so they don't have to shoot it, does Edgewood.
They'll be going against a 2-3 zone. They will.
Inside
going to
10.
force them to the left.
Kellum, 6. Boy, good defense. Kellum gets a shot off. Gamey with the rebound. Boy, nice defensive job. And Mike, you're right. They're within they're single digits now. Is that just a psychological thing, or
It is.
you talk about getting within 9 points, eliminate the double-digit deficit?
Yeah,
Why is that so important?
I just think mentally you feel like you're back in this game. I mean, Coach Eberhardt's going to go back into the locker room, and he's going to talk about the run that they've had here at the end. We've got to continue doing this and clean up some stuff. If you think about how many fast break points that Edgewood got, Havre Grace could really have this down to like a 1 or 2 point game if they were getting back, especially early on in the game.
Boy, Gamey with 14 points now, 10 in that second period. He's leading all scores. We'll take a break here. We'll get those numbers correct for you. We'll be back right after this for the second half. We're back with you at Edgewood High School. Mike Blizzard, I think you figured out, math whiz that you are. It was what, an 8-0 run or an 8-1 run for Havre Grace?
8-1 run. It was 32-16 at one point, and Havre Grace finished the half on an 8-1 run.
Yeah, and which got them back in the ball game. As you said, anytime you get within less than double digits, you feel like you're in the ball game.
Yeah, just mentally. Even if you're say, like if you're, I'm trying to think of the number. Like if it was 31-19, it might only be 12, but it seems like it's so much more. Yeah. Because of the difference of the first number. At least it did to me.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, the number 2 is Elijah Harmon, just up from the JV. He had that three-pointer number 2 that we didn't know. Darius, and if I could read my writing, Darius Hodges Lynch is number 11. Those two young men brought up from the JV here, so they weren't on our roster. We apologize for that, but now we think we have it straight. 14 points for Labiase Gamey. This young man, I mean, he took over inside for Havre Grace. He had 4 baskets and 2 free throws in that second period.
Yeah, and the unique thing that I'm noticing is Havre Grace has 3 players who have scored, and one of them's only 3 points. And then Edgewood has 4 players that have scored, and one of those players only has a single 3-pointer. So we know who to focus on if you're trying to set your defense for the second half, who to focus on.
And Josiah Lawrence, the young man who's averaging 27 points a game for Havre Grace, has just 4. He was shut out in that first period. So if you're Havre Grace and you're within 10, you're only 9 down, and Lawrence only has 4 points, you got to feel good about your prospects here at Edgewood.
Yeah, but he did finish the half a little bit stronger. I think we'll see a lot more out of him in the second half.
Here we go. They switch around. Havre Grace going from left to right in those maroon uniforms. The Warriors down by 9. Offensive foul is going to be called. Kind of that moving pick thing. So Edgewood will get the ball right back. That's a unforced error.
Yeah, good aggressive defense by one of those players that we didn't have. The number was 12. Who did we say that was?
12 for Edgewood?
Edgewood,
yeah. That's...
Wow.
That's...
Jeremiah Olabatui.
Olabatui, I'm glad you... Wow, and you got it.
I came close.
You were close, yeah. Here's Kellum. Kellum has 12 points in the first half for Edgewood, number 3. There's Kellum. Thinks about the 3, gives it up. That zone defense, it looks like maybe a 1-2-2 maybe? Got somebody out high.
Looks right now like a 2-3.
Will off the front of the rim, no good. Kellum gets the long rebounds. Whitmore's shot, no good. Big rebound, that's by Moss. Malachi Moss, the sophomore. Good size for Moss, just a sophomore. That's Lawrence. Won't get it to fall. Rebound Butler.
Looks like Munchka is going to put Olabatui on Lawrence and pick him up everywhere he's at.
Yeah, what had been a zone now looks like it's at least a matchup zone. Kellum, double team, gets rid of it, out to Butler. No points scored here in the second half. Whitmore looking for 3, doesn't get it. Moss with the rebound. And the Warriors to try to cut into that 9-point deficit. Driving, foul is going to be called against Butler. I think it's probably a good call. He wasn't squared up, Mike.
No, you can be moving, but you've got to be squared up.
Yeah.
Can't turn sideways.
Mackay Coleman yet to score. He'll be at the line. Check it, Coleman does have a three-pointer. Misses the first. Butler is going to come out. Butler has 3 fouls. He'll be replaced by number 11. That's Des Hodges Lynch. Misses them both. Rebound, though, by Mr. Deo.
I'm surprised neither of us have sang the Banana Boat song yet.
Stop it. Whitmore. Oh, what a drive.
High off the glass.
Shamari Whitmore. He's got 11. Averaging only 7 points a game. Lawrence being double teamed. The foul is going to be called. Foul is going to be against Olabatui. That might be 2 on him. No, they're showing just 1.
He's definitely quick enough. I don't know that he's going to be strong enough once Lawrence starts going to the basket.
He does get the turnover. Yep. Olabatui with the ball. Kellum now double team, gets rid of it. Deo driving the baseline. Recovered by Olabatui. Here's Whitmore. He wants it in the corner. Deo says, I can shoot the 3. Well, he can shoot it. Not that time did he make it. Rebound for Havre de Grace by Coleman. Short gamey. Rebound.
Short-armed it.
Whitmore with a nice job of recovering the ball. Driving, Whitmore up. Rebound, Kellum. Kellum driving the baseline. The teardrop. Rebound. And no, it won't fall. And Edgewood still has the basketball. Bad luck for Havre de Grace. No points here in this second half. We're almost 4 minutes, well, just a little over 3 minutes. Heading for
like
4.
a 3-2 zone.
Yeah, they got a high man.
The wings are
Kellum,
pretty
front
far
of the rim,
back.
no good. Rebound, Olabatui.
Gamey's coming up to the top of that zone, but he's not.
Whitmore says, I'll try it. Still no points in this second half. Boy, can you believe it, Mike? We have played now, what, 3.5 minutes? Let's see if we can break the ice. Not yet. Rebound. Here's Kellum. 1 man to beat. Oh, great job. What a play by Mackay Coleman. Sorry, Mackay. And that's a great block, Mike. I didn't think he had a chance of blocking that ball.
No. He got it on its way up because he wasn't going to get it at its peak.
Elijah Harmon, number 2 in the ball game for Edgewood. Kellum. We're approaching the 4-minute mark here. Still no points. Kellum, still no points.
Well, Edgewood has 2.
You're right. Yeah, Edgewood had the 2. Whitmore had those 2. Pardon me. And now Edgewood has 4 as Deo puts it in. So now we're back to a 12-point lead. Actually, a 13-point lead.
Coach Eberhardt cannot be happy with that shot.
Kellum driving. Looked like it might have been off Kellum, but they're going to say no, it's going to stay there with Edgewood.
And that would indicate that he is not happy with that shot.
Yes,
he takes Justin James out.
Justin.
Just 8 seconds into the shot clock, and you just pull up a 22-foot.
What a great play. Great pass by Kellum. Conversion by Deo. Deo now has 12. His team up by 15. So what had been a 9-point lead, 6 straight points for Edgewood. So Havre de Grace Mike, who was right back in the ball game now, danger time again.
Down 15.
Lawrence, what a play by Lawrence. Josiah Lawrence now has 6. He was double teamed, almost triple teamed, still got it in.
They're definitely making him earn his points. Edgewood in no hurry.
Kellum
basically have 11 minutes left of basketball and a 13-point lead.
This time Deo can't convert. Nice pass inside. He is so quick around the basket as Deo. You're right, he does remind you of Kevin McHale, just his movement under the basket.
And that would have been the only one where I would say his footwork was incorrect. That's why he made it a fadeaway rather than, if he had just turned his foot a little bit more, he'd have been going to the basket.
Ball knocked out of bounds. Harmon, Elijah Harmon.
When we coached, I would constantly be harping on footwork. We coach from the waist down. Players on their own will work on their game from the waist up.
Yeah.
But they'll never work on their game from the waist down.
That's no fun, Mr. Mike.
No.
Jason Sears, number 5 in the ball game for Edgewood. Timeout on the floor. Looks like Edgewood taking the timeout. Brian Eberhardt, the coach for Havre Grace. Mike, I want to talk about him. He's an environmental company. He owns his own company. He coaches the Havre Grace football team for 14 years. He coaches the basketball team for 14 years. You know, that's great. A community guy. He played at Perryville, played at West Nottingham, so he's taken over at Havre Grace. And, you know, it's fun to coach when you're winning. The last 2 years, this year and last, they're not winning, yet he's still there every day coaching this team.
Yeah, I think when you're in the kind of years that we're talking about, what was Coach Munchko, like 23, 25?
28
like
years,
that, 28
yeah.
years. Yeah. And Eberhardt for 14. I know when I was a young coach, I was chasing championships. I was chasing wins. I thought, you know, I'm going to show everybody. After a while, you realize that it's the journey is why you coach. It's the day in, day out, working in the gym, watching players get better, helping them off the floor as well, being a mentor. And so I'm sure he enjoys, win or lose, being in the gym with his guys.
This Edgewood team, by the way, they have 2 losses in their division, in the Tidings division. C. Milton Wright looks like they're going to win the division, but if Edgewood can continue winning, they will be the 4th seed in the Duckback tournament. So they'd play the number 1 winner in the division. So important that Edgewood wins this ball game.
Yeah, and they have a puncher's chance. You know, Elkton seems to be the number 1 team, closely followed by Patterson Mill.
Yeah, Patterson Mill, who leads the Hatem division.
Patterson Mill gets their point guard back. That's going to make them much more formidable.
Now, they call the Cecil division, is that the Conowingo division? I think it's called the Conowingo. You have the 5 Cecil County teams, 5 Harford teams are in the Tidings, 5 in the Hatem.
Okay. So 2 after Bridges and 1 after...
after a man.
Okay.
And Tidings is also a man, too. I guess we need to make that clear. Lawrence.
He was a senator?
Yeah, he was.
Joe Tidings?
He was Miller Tidings.
Miller Tidings.
Yeah.
Joe Miller, same thing.
Yeah. Well, Joe was the son. He was also a senator, but Millard was the longtime senator in Maryland, after whom the bridge was named.
A history teacher in you coming out?
Just don't ask me to do math anymore. Shooting 2 now at the line is Derez Hodges Lynch. The iron was not kind to Mr. Lynch.
It usually is not kind when you miss by that much left or right.
Yeah.
Should never miss a free throw left or right. Should only be the distance.
And the distance was the problem that time. Lawrence with the rebound. Havre Grace trying to rally here. Minute 45 left in this 3rd period. Mackay Coleman.
Lawrence has a tremendous mismatch by who's guarding him. Like right now, Whitmore's guarding him. He's got to post him up.
Yeah, the number 1 guarding the number 1, and as you can see, looking on the floor, you don't see him right now, but you will. Havre Grace's number 1 is about, what, maybe 3 inches, 4 inches taller and much more.
But see, now, by
powerful.
running that play, they just lost the mismatch that they had.
And off the leg of Gabe Bravo, out of bounds, it'll go to Edgewood. That unforced error, you can't afford that when you're down by 13.
Sometimes it's better when you don't run something that a coach calls because you realize that you've already got the advantage. Why run a play?
Sears, long, doesn't draw iron. Goes out of bounds. It'll stay with Edgewood. Jason Sears, the number 5, just in the ball game. Gets it in. Deo has it taken away by who else? Mr. Gamey. Into the corner. It's going to go out of bounds, and it's going to the Edgewood Rams. Labiase Gamey yet to score here in the third period. Havre Grace has just 2 points in this entire third period. Played about 7 minutes now. Whitmore gets it up. Oh, the left-handed reverse layup. Gamey with the rebound. Inside 45.
Gamey's slender, but he gets great position. Goes up, grabs it 2 hands. He's always getting it right back out.
Lawrence turns around, shoots good.
And that's that mismatch. They had Whitmore on him. Just got to keep setting picks until you get the mismatch and then let him go to work.
Almost taken away. Now it is taken away. Lawrence, can he make it? Yeah, he does. Lawrence now has 6. His team back within 9, like where they were when this period started.
Kai Coleman, great court vision to see Lawrence all the way down the other end of the floor.
Almost a backcourt, and the foul is going to be called.
That was a great call.
Lawrence on Whitmore. 5.9 seconds left. Kellum back in the game for Edgewood. He might be looking for that 3-point shot. Sears will sit down.
Not just the court awareness, just settle it down. He's a senior. He understands we're in no hurry. And by we, I just mean the Rams.
Harmon, Whitmore, 4 seconds, 3 seconds, 2 seconds, 1 second. Blocked. Let's see, do they call a foul? No, they do not.
Gamey got poked in the eye by Whitmore on that drive.
Boy, a total of just 6 points for each team in that period. 4 for Deo, he's now got 12. The other 2 by Whitmore for Edgewood, he's got 11. Meantime, all 6 points scored by Josiah Lawrence, he's now got 10. So what had looked like a disaster for Havre Grace when they scored all 6 points, Edgewood did. They were down now by, 15? And now they cut it back to 9 again.
Yeah, they're still in striking distance.
What a strange period that was. You look at all the points that were being scored in the first half, and only 12 points total by both teams in that period.
Yeah, it's almost like they're outthinking themselves. You've got the best player on the floor in Josiah Lawrence right now, and sometimes he's being guarded by someone who's 5'7", 5'8". You've got to get him the ball down low. And if he's being guarded by somebody who maybe is 6 foot, keep running picks until they switch. These defenses, these matchup defenses are always switching. You can always get the matchup you want and then an isolation play.
Well, we're down to our last period, and it's the last period of our coverage here in the winter for HarfordTV. Our 32nd year, Mike, on the air. I started when I was old, and now I'm just ancient.
32.
32
so
years.
You started when I was 30.
Oh, stop it. Okay. Whitmore with the ball. Being hawked. Gets rid of it. Trying to get to Deo. Taken away by Lawrence. Here comes Havre Grace. Lawrence driving up and good. Lawrence, who now has 8 points in the second half. He's got 12 total. Whitmore. Havre Grace doing that little matchup now, Mike.
And they're trying to double team the ball right at half court.
Pass inside. Deo. It's Kellum. Kellum short on that little jumper. That's that little drive, that little teardrop. That time it did not work.
No. And it's making Coach Munchko cry. I mean, he had a fresh 30 and should have pulled that out.
Yeah. It's kind of when you say, good if it goes, if it doesn't, you're in trouble. Driving. Couldn't get it to fall. Whitmore driving, doesn't get it. Deo's there to clean it up.
That's a lack of hustle play on Havre Grace.
14 now for Deo.
Great defense by Gabe Bravo. They got the miss. Everybody assumed it was going to be in.
Out of bounds, it'll go over to Edgewood. 41-32. Mike, it's been an exciting game, not always cleanly played, but we've seen a lot of talent on both teams.
Yeah, absolutely.
Callum.
Players that'll play at the next level.
Looking for three. Let's see what the call is. Is that a timeout? Referee was holding up 3 fingers, but it looks like a timeout for Edgewood.
But they got to check the shot clock because they have the shot clock on 30 right now, but that shot that reset it didn't count.
Yeah, let's see.
They got it back to 16 now.
Okay.
I think Kerry Nimmo went over and got them to reset that.
James Urey, Larry Nemo, and Les Farley, the refereeing crew. There you see Brian Eberhardt, the young man we were talking about, who is 14 years now. He's got his record as, what, 213 and 102 at Havre Grace during those 14 years. And you think about it, last year they were 9 and 14. This year they're 5 and 9. So 2 straight losing years, yet he's still almost doubled, in fact, more than doubled his wins compared to losses.
Yeah,
they've been in the region finals, Mike, 3 times, lost each time, lost him once in overtime, once by 1 and once by 4. So Havre Grace, a 1A school, one of the smallest schools in the state. You know, just a very good program. Here's Kellum from the corner, good! Mr. Sean Kellum, he's got 15. Just 1 shy of his season's average of 16.
Huge shot.
12-point lead now. Gamey. The jump ball called. It'll stay here with Havre Grace. Deo again. Not only, Mike, has he played well offensively, he's just played well around that basket.
Absolutely.
You know, Terry Munchko has a lot of hope for this young man, Deo. Kellum. Good recovery. Havre Grace will bring it up. Gabe Bravo.
Only 12 seconds on the shot clock, though. I don't know if they know that.
Coaches are telling them. Rebound by Sears. Check it by Butler. Here's Kellum. Kellum taking a lot of shots. Whitmore. Gamey blocks it. I think the foul is going to be called maybe on Gamey.
I can't imagine.
Looks like he got ball, but he did bring that hand down, Mike. When you do that, a lot of times you get the call even though you don't make contact.
Well, that looks like they gave it to Bravo.
From behind. Shooting 2, Whitmore. He's now got 2 for 7.
Back up to 13. It's almost getting out of hand.
Yeah, with a 5:29 left.
5:29. They got 3 timeouts left.
It looks like Whitmore has changed that stroke just a little bit. Lawrence. Josiah stops, turns, pops, short. Rebound, Bravo. Gamey rebound, and he gets a shot, and he'll foul. He'll go to the line looking for the old-fashioned three-pointer. That's Gamey's first points since the first half. He had 14 in the first half. He's now got 16. Gamey averaging just 6.3 points per game. Well, he's played well here tonight.
Question as to whether the basket was good by the scorer's table. I don't think I've seen him put the points up yet.
It must have been good. Misses the free throw.
Referee
Gonna
indicated
stay.
it was good.
Going to stay with Havre de Grace.
I could have lost track of the scoreboard.
46-34. It's a 12-point lead for Edgewood. Rams have led throughout.
I'll just clear out for him.
Bravo. Jumper no good. Gamey up with a rebound. Can't get it to fall. Bravo with the rebound. Won't fall. And finally, Deo comes away and he is triple teamed and hacked.
I'd be interested to see how many rebounds Bravo has. He can't be more than 5'8", and I'll bet you he has 7, maybe 8 rebounds. How he went in amongst the trees and got that offensive rebound.
Impressed with the little guys. Whitmore also has been doing that all night, as has Kellum.
The joke that we're supposed to make here would be like, Bravo.
Wonderful shot by Deo. Deo now has 16. Puts his team back up by 14. Whistle blows. Let's see what that's all about.
Just 2 players hand fighting, as they would call it in football. Offensive player's going to get the call.
Havre de Grace will retain possession. Lawrence stops, pops, won't make it. That's Gainey, won't get it to fall. There's that young man Bravo again. It's going to stay here with Havre de Grace. Boy, Mike, you made a great point about Bravo. Kid who's what, maybe 5'8", 5'9"? If he stretches.
Lifts. But he's got heart. I'll take heart any day.
Oh, yeah. Foul is going to be called against Edgewood. Now remember, with the new rules, you get 5 fouls, you start shooting in any period. You can shoot 2. Not sure how many fouls they have.
Rams are at 3.
Bravo puts it up and good.
A teardrop.
Gets it to drop. That's his first 2 of the night. Came at a big point. Down by 12 now. Whitmore, double teamed. Pass, cross pass, and it goes wide and out of bounds to Havre de Grace.
Munchko wanted him to go to the corner for Kellum, who was wide open. Why make the hard pass? That's the pass you make in gym class.
Mackay Coleman.
Doesn't matter if you turn it over, it's just gym class.
Bravo. Good for 3. That's Coleman. He's got 6. He had a 3-pointer back in the first half. Now he's got 6. His team back. Mike, again, that magic figure back inside 10.
Yeah.
But time is running out. 3:43 left in the game.
And they just took a timeout, full timeout, so I'm sure they're setting up some sort of a press that they haven't done yet. See if they can catch Edgewood by surprise. Here's a replay.
Big shot. Havre de Grace, Lawrence has a basket. Coleman has a 3-pointer. Bravo has a 2-pointer, and Gamey has a 2-pointer here in this 4th period. They started 9 down. They are still 9 down. That's, you know, good in a way, but you know, you're running out of time.
Yeah, they're going to have to turn them over.
I mean, Edgewood has had a 16-point lead, as we noted at one point. They've led by 14 here in this second half. But Havre de Grace, they just have not gone away.
Yeah, so, you know, really since probably the end of the first quarter, I want to say that it was about a 9-point lead for Edgewood. It's been a very evenly matched game as they go on little runs.
Mike, if you think about it, they're the losing team. They're 1-5 in the Tidings division. They have no chance to get into the playoffs. They will in the state playoffs, but yet they're still giving it all. You've got to give a lot of credit to Brian Eberhardt, the coach, and to the team.
Yeah, they buy in. They're playing hard, but this looks like more of a trapping zone as opposed to a full court press.
Deo gets the basket. Great pass by Butler. Deo now has 18.
And that is a problem when you put two people on the ball. Somebody is open. Edgewood found him.
Lawrence looking for three. Back of the rim, no good. Bravo.
Once again. Did you get a half a rebound for that?
Bravo and Harmon tie it up.
Like a half a sack.
Possession arrow goes to Edgewood.
Now, if you're Edgewood, you're in no hurry.
Coming up on the 3-minute mark. Kellum inside to Deo. Gainey on him. Deo, left hand. Gainey has the ball knocked
Deo.
away. Butler. Good job by
Pull it
Deo to
out.
bring it out. Kellum. New shot clock. Boy, Kellum is smooth, isn't he? Butler is banged. I think he got bailed out that time. You could see Brian Eberhard on the Havre Grace sideline.
They
Couldn't
called it
believe
travel.
They called the travel. We like it.
Did it?
If you're Brian Eberhard. I know he, like I, was thinking, oh no, he got called for a foul.
You have an 11-point lead and 2:40 left. If you use the 30 seconds, it's not enough possessions for Havre Grace if they scored 100% of the time.
Lawrence. Bravo. Fouled. Good job by Bravo. He knew he was going to get hammered. Just got the ball up on the basket.
How
Foul
he
on
got that
Dale.
up there.
Yeah.
He gave it a chance.
Gabe Bravo, the junior, 5'10". Shooting 2. Chance to get back inside double digits, and we're now exactly at 10.
Smooth stroke.
Bravo, just a junior. Makes them both. He's got all 4 of his points here in this 4th period. Has his team back within 9. 2 minutes, 26 seconds left in this game, Mike. It has been a whale of a game. What we hoped we would see, and that would be a very competitive game. We've seen Edgewood show what they can do with Kellum and with Deo and all of their players, being a very balanced team. We've seen Havre Grace, though, willing to, put it on the line and not, just fold it in and say, hey, we can't match this team.
Look, you got a little over 2 minutes. You got to go to your best player. Ball should touch Lawrence every single time down the floor. If you've got a mismatch, get away from him.
Havre Grace, Bill Spiro and Kendrick Sumter, the assistant coaches, Edgewood, Tom Parsons, and Tony Smith. Get a chance to thank Sarah Friedman, the athletic director here at Edgewood. Always happy that she greets us and treats us like we're royalty, Mike.
She didn't even say hi to me.
Well, she did to me. I know. She said that. She said, don't say anything to Mike.
Correct.
Because he gets a big head, so.
Charge her more for her trophies.
Mike Blizzard of the Tri-State Trophies. A free plug there for Mike.
Unintentional.
There you go.
I was trying to sneak it.
Sneak it in there, but be big, Mr. Obvious. Can't sneak it.
Let's see, that's 3 fouls on Havre Grace.
Harmon, just up from the JV.
Edgewood just,
Butler shooting the 3.
as soon as I was about to say that Edgewood going to use all the clock, he goes and shoots a 3.
Terry Munchko says, let's get him out of there and explain to him what the game is all about. That is, use all 30 seconds. Looking for 3. That would have been a big one had it gone for Coleman. Gainey driving. He'll put it up and good.
Down to 7. Minute 43.
Gainey with 18. The kick is called. It'll be Edgewood's ball. Minute 38 left. And yeah, Mr. Butler will take a seat and hear something from his coach. Replaced by Jeremiah Olubatui. Kicked and out of bounds. Minute 34. 7-point lead for Edgewood. Need a steal, huh, Mike?
Yeah.
Kellum.
Turn him over. Can't foul yet.
Deo, Jamie O'Helm gets it out. Back to Deo. Deo can't get the reverse layup. They're going to say Edgewood ball. That's a big call right there, Mike.
Yeah.
Could have gone either way. Sean Kellum, the senior, leader of this team.
4 seconds on the shot clock.
Two seconds, and they'll go to Havre de Grace anyhow. Good job by Edgewood to run off 28 seconds off the shot clock, off the game clock, but couldn't get the score. So if Havre de Grace can score a 3 here, Coleman got to put it up. Foul is going to be called, and that's what you want. You can score with no time taken off the clock. 1:06.
It's also the 5th foul for Edgewood, so Havre de Grace will be shooting.
Shooting 2, and again, under the new rules, 5 in any period. It's not 1 and 1, it's 2 shots on any foul. Nakai Coleman makes the first.
That's it to 6. So it's a 2-possession game now with 1:06.
What a comeback by Havre de Grace. This is the second.
Short-armed it.
Can they get the rebound? No, Kellum comes away with it.
Don't foul him.
Kellum shoots it and makes it. Big, big shot by Sean Kellum. Taken away by Whitmore. Kellum
Turned it over.
driving. Good, Kellum! Boy, those 4 are just like a dagger in the heart. Foul's going to be called. Boy, Kellum just took over. That's what you want from your senior leader.
Yeah, and then they go and they foul somebody with 28 seconds on the. He's 28 feet from the basket, 28 seconds on the shot clock, and you foul him and put him on the line. So here's a chance to cut it right back to 8 with the clock stopped. So now, with Havre de Grace at 3 fouls, they've got to foul.
Makes the first.
Because it's going to take 2 fouls to force them to shoot.
13 for Lawrence. Back to within 9.
You got to let the guy that you want shooting, let him get open. I don't know if that's Whitmore.
Deo, rebound.
You got to foul somebody.
Get it to Kellum.
It's not a shot if you foul Kellum right now.
Double team. Timeout. Munchko on the sideline. 26.7 seconds left. It's a 9-point lead for Edgewood.
8 seconds they let run off the clock and did not foul anybody.
Mike, we've seen stranger things, although with a 9-point lead.
I guess they did call a foul because now they're up to 4 fouls. So it must be a foul and a timeout.
Okay.
Would be my assumption.
Looked like Terry Munchko was trying to call the timeout, did get the timeout.
From the locker room, they will not be re-entering the gym, so please be
It's the 3rd foul on Dresden Chin.
Matt Rankin, the PA announcer, Mike, we were talking about, I think he's got 34 years now teaching here at Edgewood.
That is 34 more years than I would be able to. I do not have the patience.
Just a wonderful teacher and great man, and again, volunteering here doing this PA announcing and scorekeeping. Matt Rankin does it for the football, also does it for basketball.
That's who you want to foul.
25. And the foul is recorded. Now, will this be the shooting foul?
Now we're saying that's who, he just could be having a bad night tonight, but I don't know what his season totals are.
Shamari Whitmore missed his first 6 free throws.
On senior night.
And now he's made his last 4. Check that he missed his first 5, and now he's made 4. So, Mike, if he makes this one, math not being my strong suit.
He'll be at 50%.
Well,
but he is not.
forget that.
40% on the night.
Here's Lawrence. Coleman back to Lawrence. Foul is going to be called. He is fouled. That'll be a 3-shot foul with 13 seconds left, a 10-point deficit.
To quote the great philosopher Lloyd Christmas, 10 points down, 13 seconds. You're telling me they have a chance?
Dumb and Dumber, in case you had missed that. Jim Carrey, one of the great portrayals ever.
Absolutely.
So you're saying I have a chance, 1 in a million. Lawrence makes the second. He's got 15 now. Make it 16. Game within 8. 11 seconds. Looks like Havre Grace is going to let Kellum dribble it out with 2 seconds, 1 second, and that is the end of the ball game. A final 55-47 win for the Edgewood Rams. They go now their 10th win. They are now 10-8 and 6-2 in the Tidings division. Havre Grace falls to 5-10, 1-6 in the division. Try to give you these leading scores quickly. It looks like Kellum has 15, 17, 19, leading the Rams. Deo has 12, 14, 16, 18. And Whitmore has 14. So you have those 3 players in double figures for Edgewood. Meantime, for Havre Grace, Lawrence has 10, 12, 13, has 15. And Labasse Gamey ends with 18 points. He leads all scores for Havre Grace. So that is our final score, 55-47. It was, Mike, a very interesting, exciting, and very, thrill-packed game for both teams.
Yeah, it was a very well played game. I enjoyed watching the inside play. Both of those gentlemen, Deo and Gamey, were certainly skilled inside players.
Yeah, Labasse Gamey, who had just a 6.3 points per game average, ended up with 18 on the night, so he was certainly a big boost for the Havre Grace Warriors.
Definitely.
Mike Blizzard, thank you so much. We really appreciate all your expertise and all the great things you had to say on senior night here at Edgewood as the Rams win it by a final score of 55-47. It's been a pleasure all season long bringing you all the action here in Harford County on the Harford TV. Mike Blizzard, Don Morrison, thank you for tuning in all year long. We'll see you again in the spring. Good night, everyone.